And I talked about this in a previous stream. So I don't know if people were just talking about it in the context of what I was saying in the previous stream, of how I was saying how Cory is an example of what I was saying of, you know, he was making a lot of horror game videos, but they weren't really videos that he was passionate about. He was making them for views, and it burned him out. And then he stopped uploading, not because he stopped getting views, but because he lost the drive to make content. And he talks about that in this video. In fact, hold on, let me see.
You know,
I think, hold on. I'm going to find the part where he talks about this. Because, yeah, okay, here it is. Cory, and it's like, and it's not like I'm calling out Cory for doing this. He knows that he's doing this. He says it himself. Right? He's self-aware of it. So, whether he makes an effort to change this, I don't know. Even me, to a degree, have been trying to make steps to avoid this. Something that you might have noticed that I've been doing lately is I haven't been uploading as often. But every time I do upload, it's a banger. And basically what I'm deciding to do is that I'm at a stage now where I don't have to make videos for views anymore. I don't have to make videos between the videos that I work hard on. I mean, I still have to do a degree, but I can choose which videos to do that for, right? Like, I don't have to live react to an anime because I know it'll get a lot of views. I can choose which anime I want to live react to. That will also get views. But I don't have to live react to an anime because it gets views. But in the past, I might have done that. I might have jumped on live reacting to shows that I probably didn't really care about as much, but I knew it would get views and I would watch it and I would do a video on it anyways. Like some of the stuff you guys request that I do videos on because they're really popular, I don't do it because I genuinely don't want to. And I have the flexibility to make content that I want to make. But honestly, in the early stages, it's understandable. You have to have some flexibility and make some videos that, not necessarily that you don't want to make at all, but some videos that you might not have made if you didn't know it was going to perform very well, you know? So it's like finding a balance between the two. And so what I'm doing now is I'm no longer just making content to get views now. And yes, actually, I do make less revenue when I do that. But I enjoy the content. I take more pride in the videos. I look more forward to. I get more excited to upload with each video. And so even though I'm not making as much in the short term, this is why I'm saying that instant gratification that all these YouTubers, these up and coming YouTubers chase. But in the long term, what I'm doing is I'm allowing myself to make more money in the long term by still staying passionate. And not even to say it was 6 months down the line. Let's even say at a 3-month period, because this has happened to me before. There will be a month where I upload a shit ton. I upload like 4 or 5 times a week, or like I upload like 30. Well, I don't know if I've ever uploaded every day in a full month. But let's say I upload like 25 videos in 1 month, right? And I make a bunch of revenue off of that month. But then the next month, I am so burnt out from the previous month, I make legitimately half. So what I'm really doing, I'm not making more money when I do that. I'm just making more in bursts, right? Because I'll have this high, and then what happens is all those videos that I crammed together, they weren't even like of the quality that I wanted because they were so close together. I didn't give myself time to work on each one. So what I would rather do is take the time to make my videos and work on them and make them to the level, to the quality that I want them to be. And then instead of making 30 videos 1 month and then 20 videos one, I'll make, or I don't know if that's an accurate example. I'll make well, we'll use that instead of making 25 videos 1 month and then burning out and then making 10 the next month. Instead, let me make 15 videos, and I'm not saying this is how I'm doing it, I'm just using an example. Let me make 15 videos this month and 15 videos this month. And then I'm making the same amount of videos, if not more, but now each of these videos are of higher quality. I've spread them out. I've given myself room to work on each one. So that's sort of an example, I would say. But let's let what Cory says, because I think he puts it pretty well.
Or dying, whatever I choose to go with, I don't know yet. I mean, the essence, the pizzazz, the meat, substance.
Yeah.
Hand over the fish, man. Hand him over. Are you really about to kill me over some Swedish fish? You gotta dance with your Oreo.
And he's going through the years of him making videos that he likes to look back on. And now why would he say this? He gets more views in 2018 than he has in all those previous years. Why would he say that he's made no good videos in 2018 if his channel is doing better than it has ever been? Those videos, he didn't have to make those videos to get views. That's why he stopped making them, because it wasn't necessary. He made those videos not for the views, but for the joy of the content. And it's really easy, like I said earlier in the stream, to get comfortable and not make any strides to make original quality content that you're proud of if it's not necessary. I could sit and edit a gaming video for 20 hours using 100 hours of gameplay and the video gets 50,000 views. Or I could do a try not to laugh challenge and take me 10 minutes of editing, or maybe I don't edit the video at all, drag and drop the VOD, and get way more views and probably make more revenue. And yes, I made more, the video got more views, but did I really care? Am I personally gonna go back and watch that video? Nah, I didn't give a shit. That video was made for the views. I didn't, you know, you get what I'm saying? But Cory is that nigga though. He can make quality content. And that's the difference between him and some of these other channels, to where he's always been one of those channels where the clickbait or the popular content that he makes videos on is the icing. It's a clickbait icing on a quality content cake. Strip away the horror games and Cory just making videos on Cory, they still get views because his following are there for him, not for the content that he makes. It's just a bonus, right? That's why like the streams is where it's at. Like this stream that you guys were in. So think about how like this was an 8-minute video, I think, but it was 8 minutes taken out of 2 hours. So that's 2 hours of heavily raged content that you could be getting if you watch my streams.